It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Thursday, February 23rd. I'm Michael Groff. A cold front moved through the area late last night and early this morning, so we'll have breezy conditions today, cooler temperatures, and those cool conditions will stick with us through the middle part of next week. Meanwhile, what about the chance of rain? Is that still on the table for early next week? Well, we'll talk about that and everything else related to our weather as we look outside this morning and give it a peek. Looking at clear skies right now here at 5:30 a.m., currently sitting at 52 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew point at 32, so the drier air moving in. Relative humidity, 47%. The winds are light, although breezy at times, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures across the area at this hour, 44 at Buckeye, so some cooler air out toward the West Valley. Here in the urban core, we're still generally in the lower and middle 50s. Few clouds in the satellite picture across northern Arizona. There's even a couple of rain or snow showers up that way, but here in southern Arizona, mostly clear skies now that the front has moved on through. The watch warning map features winter storm watches and warnings from the central Rockies east into the plains. There in parts of southwest Minnesota, northwest Iowa, those are blizzard warnings. And some pretty heavy snow expected just southwest of the Twin Cities over the next couple of days. Meanwhile, dense fog advisories in parts of the east and the southeast states, and some red flag warnings and some fire danger concerns across parts of Texas, and I'll show you why here. These are the forecast high temperatures across the country today, and wherever you see the little circled areas, the numbers that are circled, those are temperatures that are expected to be either within 1 degree of a record high, tying a record high, or exceeding a record high. And in parts of South Texas today, temperatures exceeding 100 degrees for highs. Yes, this is still February, and we're talking about 100-degree temperatures. Meanwhile, places like Corpus Christi expected to get to 91 today, low 90s for San Antonio. So that's why those fire danger concerns are out there. And you can clearly see where the cold front is across the country today. Accordingly, there is a marginal risk of severe weather. Parts of northern Kansas, Nebraska, toward Omaha, Iowa, Des Moines, and into extreme western Illinois. Meanwhile, as far as our weather, let's talk about it in more detail as we take a look at the models and see what's going on. This is the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. There's that trough moving through the area, cooler conditions, a bit breezy today. I think the strongest winds will be across the deserts of southeast California, maybe along the Colorado River and in eastern Arizona. Here in the valley, though, northwesterly winds, 8 to 20 miles per hour at times, especially this morning, and then winds should slack off as we go through the day. Mostly sunny skies, and we'll have a high climbing into the mid-60s. Will be much cooler than yesterday, and a good solid 7, 8, 9 degrees below normal for the valley. Tonight we're clear. You'll feel the cooler temperatures for sure. We'll get down in the mid-30s in the coolest valley locations, low 40s in the urban core. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, still coolish. Highs in the mid-60s. And then on Saturday, a few clouds come in, but otherwise I'd still call it mostly sunny. High temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. On Sunday, a trough begins to dig down the west coast, but the models have been slowing down the timing of the onset of this next trough. And the latest GFS has also weakened it a bit. So partly cloudy skies on Sunday. I think we're just a tad warmer. Highs getting close to 70. Then on Monday, some of the model runs had suggested that we had a chance of rain here. The latest GFS here says no. It seems to be mostly off the table, maybe an isolated shower, mostly cloudy skies, and high temperatures somewhere in the mid to upper 60s as a series of short waves move mainly north of Arizona, and that's what's going on here. The models are keeping most of the energy north of the state with perhaps a little bit of a moisture tap. And then on Tuesday, this suggests maybe a small chance of showers, but again, most of the dynamics stay to the north of the state. However, I'll show you the European at the same time. This is Monday off of the European run, Monday afternoon, and it suggests some rain still here in the valley. As for Tuesday as well, rainfall possible here as it depicts a bit more of a subtropical moisture tap. And time will tell on this, but the models look like they've been backing off the idea of rain for early next week. For now, I would still say at least a small chance of rain seems possible here in the valley Monday and Tuesday. And I think Monday night might still be the best time frame, the best chances of rain. But overall, not looking at a huge chance, and even if we do see rain, I would not expect it to be much more than 1/10 of an inch. Then this is Wednesday, back off the GFS. And if this is right, a bit breezy, but the sky would be partly sunny, high temperatures, mid-60s. This is a week from today, Thursday, March the 2nd, and a bit of a blocking pattern beginning to set up across North America. And as a result, some energy begins to retrograde back here in the southwest states. High temperatures in the upper 60s. We see a cutoff low would likely be developing by Friday, March the 3rd, and maybe some breezy conditions. Right now, this does not appear to be an unsettled look for us. It looks like most of this energy will stay to the south of Arizona, but, with a cutoff low lingering down there, it's always possible. And these features are very difficult to time and very difficult to forecast, especially when you're talking 7, 8, 9 days out. And then this is the end of the forecast period, Saturday, March the 4th. And again, cutoff low south of the state. And if this is right, breezy conditions, cooler temperatures, near seasonal normals, upper 60s and low 70s. Temperatures through the period off the GFS will keep it below normal through much of the forecast period. And then that big warm up that we typically see in March looks like it may start to occur. And that's a look at the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video back here tomorrow morning. Thanks as always so much for watching. Have a great Thursday.